just arrived in the mail. We got this just a few weeks ago, and I'm just now getting an opportunity to work on it, install it in. This is a brand new reproduction playfield for our Bally Mystic game. It's from CPR. They got a nice little genuine logo down here, which is really cool. And the playfield is flawless. I mean, it exceeded my expectations. It's got this really nice coat. It feels like hardtop, actually, on top of here. But I think they just clear coated it so well. It's flawless. Like the colors are super vibrant. I mean, this looks amazing. This is going to make our Mystic look brand new again. Our Mystic is so roached out. It's like the artwork was gone, and somebody went back and tried to recreate it. And that's a very difficult task. Whoever did it did an okay job, like trying to recreate this, but then it got like touched up afterwards, and the paint didn't work out right, and it's a mess. So this is going to make this game look brand new again. Taking a quick look at the backside. The backside is really good as well. They pre-drilled all these holes. The one thing I wasn't sure about until after I got this was the T-nuts. So there is no T-nuts in here, so I am going to have to purchase the T-nuts and install them on here. I'm not sure exactly what method I'm going to use to install those, because I don't want to be hammering them into this brand new playfield really. And I don't know about drawing them in. I don't want to do any damage to the top. So I'm going to figure out a method for that. I'll update you guys once I get to that stage. And the other thing I want to mention is this homemade PinTisserie unit. So my buddy Brian built 2 of these, and it's so far I'm really liking it. It's working out really nice. It's going to make working on this playfield so much easier. And he's in the middle of a restoration for a Bride of Pinball. He's converting to a Bride of Pinball 2.0. He managed to track down not 1 but 2 uninstalled 2.0 kits, one for me and one for him. So we both had Bride of Pinbots, which is one of my favorite games. And he's going to be doing his complete restoration. I'm going to be doing my restoration. I think he's going to go a little farther with his than I'm going to go with mine. But he's doing a playfield swap right now, and he built 2 to swap the parts from that one to this one. So if you're interested in seeing that video, make sure you subscribe to our channel and stay posted, because that video is going to come out as soon as I start mine. And I'm taking a little bit of footage with his restoration, sparingly here and there, because he's just powering through it. So I'm going to get a little bit of video footage. You'll be able to compare and see back to back how these 2.0 kits work out, which is going to be really exciting. But back to this Mystic though, we are going to start, and by we I guess me, because Brian's hot and heavy into his restoration right now, so this will be all by myself today, and start tearing into this. But I want to show you guys how bad this original playfield is, and we'll take a look at the cab and stuff like that. You can see here how bad this playfield is roached out. I'm going to zoom in here and give you guys a better look. But over here, this artwork was like completely gone. So the guy I bought it off of a long time ago said that pretty much this artwork was completely missing, and he had somebody come in here and literally draw this in by hand, her whole face and everything. And this was all touched up and repainted, but it was done very poorly. Like, it looks real, the yellow's real blotchy. Actually, I'm rubbing my hand across the playfield, and it's just like waves coming through. So this game has never played well. I've never been happy with it. And when I got it, I was thinking, you know, I could sand it down and maybe put like a decal on it or something. But actually, for a long time, I could not find like even a decal to put on top, or the playfield was just, you know, didn't exist. So I was stuck with this old crappy playfield, and it's been kind of like we tried to bury it in wax and try to do some other little touch-ups around the touch-ups that were already there, but it's terrible. It's like, doesn't even play well at all. So I'm really excited to get this playfield swapped in here and actually play this game and like how it was meant to be played, and it's probably going to be super fast. Up here, this whole part here was just completely missing as well, and you can just see it's in overall pretty rough shape. Quick update on this Mystic game. So far, I did get all the lower playfield parts transferred from the old playfield to the new playfield. I'm really loving this PinTisserie unit here that my buddy made for me. made this so much easier. And basically, I just kind of loosened everything up and kind of slid it over from one playfield to the other and kind of lined everything up and started mounting everything down. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done here. All these units, mechs, needs to be serviced. All the coil sleeves still need to be replaced and stuff. I just wanted to get the parts over, get them mostly kind of mounted here. This ground braid needs a lot of attention here. I got to go through and staple all that down. There's definitely a lot of repairs I have to make on the ground circuit as well. So I'm going to kind of do all those repairs and everything with it right here before it goes back into the cab. And of course I got to flip it over and develop the whole top half. But while I'm doing all this, I did decide that I was going to send this cab up to Troy's Restorations. My buddy Troy is going to paint this for me. It's not terrible, but it's definitely out of my league as far as painting goes. So all this artwork on the side, it's not terrible. I sat here and scrubbed it all down, but it does need a lot of touch-up. There's some scrapes, there's a little bit of gouging in certain areas that needs to be filled. He's going to do all that touch-up by hand, and then all the solid blue areas, like in here, on the top, on the back. This is all going to get painted one full solid color. I'm pretty sure that he'll be able to color match that pretty good. The whole inside, I gutted all this out of here too, the whole metal backings and everything, so he could paint the inside, and it'll be all fresh. Same thing within here. I gutted everything completely out of here. Ground braid, everything. So this is a bare basic cabinet, and I'm going to have him paint this inside too. Definitely this part is going to be seen when you're playing the game, so I wanted to make sure this looks really nice and looks fresh. But I also wanted to paint the whole thing because these old games sometimes have, no matter how much you clean them, it still kind of starts to develop that musty smell. And you put these down in your basement, you don't want that smell transferring to the basement. So I'm going through this far with the joke, you know, putting the new playfield on. I thought, why not? Might as well just have him paint the inside. I'm actually going to have him paint the bottom too, just to protect it. And then after all this, he's going to do a matte clear coat finish on it. So that should turn out really nice. I have full confidence in my buddy Troy. And I also got the legs here. I cleaned these up the best I could with some steel wool. Of course, these old things need pitted and stuff. But I thought it might be kind of cool if he could paint these with the same color blue as he does the cab, and this could have kind of like its own like unique look to it too with that blue on there. So I think I might try that and see how it goes. But we're going to go ahead and send this up to Troy tomorrow, and I'll keep you guys posted.